Okay, so I have one of these third brake lights, and there's also a license plate frame light under here. So this is how I wired it. With this setup, you're gonna get a red, green, and black wire. Black wire is ground, red wire is the brake, green wire coming from the light is the license plate light. So what I did was I tapped into the original wiring harness that's on the tailgate. So you just got to peel the panel off that hides all this stuff. Whoa. So you peel this panel off right here. You take this panel off here. And taking this panel allows you to feed the wiring through the door and access it in here. There's a plug there. You just feed it up through here. So how I tapped into a white wire that has I believe it's a purple stripe. Yeah, purple stripe. White wire with a purple stripe for the red lead here. I tapped into, this is the black ground wire that's coming from the light setup from Poison Spyder, and I just tapped into this ground wire that was back here, and I believe this is the original ground wire for the original third brake light that came on the JK. Now this wire, this is actually a connector. It looks like a tap, but I used it as a connector. I fed it through here, through your loom here. You got to get inside of here and just feed it through this, see here, through this rubber grommet here. Rubber grommet, you get through the rubber grommet, allows you to drop it down behind the passenger side brake light. And I tapped into it, so another white wire with a purple stripe. So once again, this is my license plate light here. Tapped into the white wire with the purple stripe behind the passenger side rear brake light there, and that gives you turns the license plate light on with your running lights and your headlights. So let's see here. So that takes care of the 3 wires. So if I come up here, turn my lights on, brake lights are working, and I've got a light here for my license plate light. That rear tail light is working also. All right, so now prop the brake. There we go. Prop the brake on. Brake lights are working on the tail lights, and you've got your LED light working there. That's all working. So there you go. Turn the 4-ways on. Those are all working. And I'm just gonna button everything up, and that's about it. So with these connectors, what I had to do was these wires that come with the light setup are pretty light gauge. So I peeled them, I peeled the insulation off, doubled them over, and then put them into these taps. And that makes sure you really get a good connection. Can't think of any other tips. And I'll just put the covers back on, and good to go. So it's a good looking light, pretty low profile, good license plate light, and there you have it.